Why you must learn how to set boundaries. In life, it's important to understand that not everyone who asks deserves yes. Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish, it makes you wise. Sometimes people will ask you to give them money, time, or help, and because you have it at that moment, you might feel obligated to say yes. But here is the truth: if you say yes to everyone or everything for people that needs it, you will end up empty for yourself. Hear what Blessing CEO says about setting boundaries.
You are just a people's pleaser. You don't know. That's the reason why every time you grumble, every time you feel unappreciated, every time you are hurt, you are not nice. The difference is that you don't know how to say no. So people will use you and trample upon you. Let me tell you something. People's definition of being nice is when you allow them to use you. The moment they cannot use you, they will label you. And the reason why you never get the things that you give is because you do not know how to set boundaries. Learn how to say no, I no get. No, I dey use them, I no fit give you. Learn it. Boundaries. Have you ever been to a car lot before? Maybe when you go to the supermarket or you go to the bank. Do you notice they used to use paint and cross where cars are going to park? Now, when you see that line, you will park according to that. That is what your life should be like. Boundaries. Because if they do not put those lines on the ground, people will park anyhow. You are the number one writer of your life. Set these boundaries. It is boundaries that enable you to understand who is with you and who is against you. Boundaries is what you use to guard yourself. Set those boundaries. As a human being, you must have do and don't. The problem is that a lot of you do not know your left, your right. You must know how to say yes and know how to say no. If you do not learn it, people will use you. Let me tell you something. The most wicked people today are people who have been used. Go and hear other people's stories. Nobody is born wicked. It's because you allow them use you, trample on you. You become wicked. What is the wickedness? You stop doing those nice things you used to do before.
Remember, some people will appreciate your kindness, while others will use it against you later. The day you didn't give, they will forget all the times you did. They will say you have it, but you refuse. That's why it's okay to say no sometimes. You all know an explanation for protecting your peace and your priority. Saying your boundaries. Help when you can, not because you are pressured, but because it comes from your heart. True kindness isn't about saying yes to everyone. It's about knowing when to say no and still keeping your peace.
Because they just frowned their face. Learn to say no. You better be wicked in your decision than to be nice in your decision. At the end of the day, they will trample on you. I need you to understand the difference between nice and being used. If you want to be nice, set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, you'll be nice to the point that you become a sadist, you become wicked because you've given so much, you didn't get anything back. That is the birth of bitterness. When you pour in, you become empty. That person that is supposed to feel you are pouring for, don't leave you wrong, come on. Set these boundaries, don't be afraid. Anybody that cannot come into the barbed wire, that cannot, then stay where you are. Boundaries are your rules, your regulations, your set it. That's the reason. That's what even makes you unique. That's the reason why the way you got this girl is not the way you get the other girl. The way you go, set those boundaries. That is what gives you respect. It is boundaries that build principle. It is boundary that bets decision. If you don't set it today, they will use you and they will dump you. Mr. Nice Girl, Mr. Nice Guy, people's pleaser, they will use you and they will dump you. You will not start shouting, just set boundaries. Learn to say yes as much as you can also learn to say no. I know they give. And that's period. You don't need to be apologetic about it. Say it and frown your face. Anybody who don't like, I make it get out.
Welcome to Juliet Vera
I should
TV.
remind you.
Please
I
subscribe
love
to
you
my
guys.
channel.
Yeah.